Well, it's a good thing that our original station owner, Sid Fox, liked a good promotion, as he saw TV as a great promotion, and that was as far back as 1939. It's when he brought the New York World's Fair TV demonstration unit to Utah, and thousands crowded in to see live TV. Well, back during the Second World War, there was another building here along 2nd East and 1st South. It was the KDYL Radio Playhouse, and upstairs there was sort of a secret project going on. A team of top engineers was building homemade equipment for television. Our company had KDYL Radio, and my goodness, we would have a TV station as soon as the government lifted wartime restrictions. The small inconvenience of not having a station, government license, or transmitter did not stop our owner Sid Fox from doing TV throughout the 1940s. Fresh off his triumphant 1939 demonstrations, he kept building interest. He took everything to the state fair and put up circus-like posters. He now billed TV boldly as the scientific marvel of the age, for he invented reality TV, a talent contest, sound familiar, and the Teletot contest. Yes, who was the cutest kid in town? Now, we might not have had a station in the early 1940s, but we had a studio and a real cool neon sign at the state fair for the daily demos. Singers sang, cattle mooed, and amazed crowds just kept watching. Meanwhile, back at the lab, engineers kept making homemade parts to match up with the World's Fair cameras. A camera setup to film TV ads, some way to make a transmitter work, a studio to shoot station breaks, a way to put film movies on TV, monitors for the control room, and pieces of the control room for those homemade monitors. And the war ended. Returning soldiers got the first peek at the amazing stuff. And then they took all that fancy equipment and put it in an old building right here and put a fancy sign on the side. That building told Utah that television was here from a studio where the City Creek Center is now located. And they had that task to find perhaps the tallest building in town to put a tower on top so you could broadcast to the whole city, or at least part of it. Yes, this was the tallest place. And that was Channel 4's transmitter location. The iconic city landmark was a TV tower. Now they were ready to throw the switch and to see if all the handmade equipment worked. This was also new, that the government could only issue an experimental license. Channel 4 would be called W6XIS. Well, they drew up a card and played an old record and filmed it all as a test. It worked. Fortunately, they saved that historic film. Station artist Mark Hampson drew up promotional signs. See, the owner didn't want this to go unnoticed. Oh, this was big. Mark had his work cut out.
He was a promoter. He could see what the possibilities of television were going to be in the advertising. And that's what made him great. He was fun to work with, really.
Mark Hampson drew up more cards. There would be more music and test patterns. And now TV was here, if only in test, all to go on the air as Utah's first TV station in 1948. Craig Wirth, ABC4 News.